Yeah, the average wasn't great, but I mean, he's streaky. That doesn't necessarily translate, right? I love Brandon Lau. 195. He's going to be versatile all over the field. He started off really well last year before he got injured. I just like the Tampa Bay players, and I like the guys that they bring up through their system. I have faith in those guys. I think that they're well coached. And, I look for 270, 280 out of him. I look for 20 to 30 homers. And again, multiple position, basically all over the infield and the outfield as well. First and second base eligible currently. And at 195, I think that's a really good value. How about Gene Segura? ADP 199. Again, if you're looking for stolen bases a little bit deeper in the draft, and you need a guy that you know is going to be eligible in multiple positions because he's the everyday third baseman, he's got the opportunity. I really like Segura. Kapler didn't like to run. He's gone. Girardi's in. I see 30 stolen base potential out of Segura. Here's the key part about that. He's hitting behind Harper. They got Harper 2, they got Segura 3, and he'll be more likely to run behind Harper. Hoskins has to produce, right? They're not gonna run with Harper at the plate. They're more likely gonna run with Hoskins at the plate. Get what I'm saying? So again, just little things like that you want to keep in mind as you're thinking about this stuff. I've talked about this guy often. Kevin Newman at 220. Again, this is one of a guy of real value. High average. He's going to hit. He's got great opportunities. This is not a good offense, but he's going to hit in the middle of that lineup. So run RBIs should be pretty good. So you're automatically getting 3 categories. He also offers stolen base potential, albeit not much. 16 stolen bases last year, though, and not a full year. So you're looking at a guy here that you're getting at 210 who could possibly contribute in all 5 categories. This guy isn't being talked about enough. And again, at 220, you can pretty much get him anywhere you want him. Colt Wong's another guy, 224. He's going to hit at the top of St. Louis's lineup. That's a really good lineup to be. He might hit leadoff. He might hit second. But either way, look for St. Louis to run. Really improved his batting approach last year at the All-Star break, and it showed. I look for him to have a good year all around, and he has 30 stolen base potential. Arnie talks about this guy all the time. I also am. He has talked me into him. Starling Castro at 243, hitting third for the Nationals, playing third for the Nationals. Good opportunity, good lineup, and he's been a pretty underrated player his entire career. He's never lived up to what maybe some Cubs fans thought he was going to be, and that's okay, right? That's okay. That doesn't mean you're not a good player. You can still... Yeah, you're right, Malpal. That's a good point. But I'll tell you, I do like the fact that he changed his approach mid-year last year, and he saw some improvement. So, that's the thing is, guys that show me they can change, I tend to have a little bit more faith in it, right? So... I don't know. It's a good point, though. It's a good point. But again, at 224 or whatever I said he was going at, 224, you're not spending a whole lot of draft capital. So it's not a huge loss if he doesn't work out. Pick someone up and throw him on your bench until he gets hot, because he will get hot. That's the thing about it. Yeah, he might be disappointing at times, but he's also really damn good at times too, right? Here's a guy that I think is really undervalued. Rougned Odor. What was that dude's name that would eat his breakfast and talk? I can't remember him. That's who I feel like right now. The Zipa guy. I love Rugi. He was one of only 8 middle infielders to hit 30 homers and drive in 90 runs last year. He is harsh on the average. But he's still only 27 years old, Andy. He's shown the potential to hit for average. But again, one of only 8 middle infielders, a really deep position, 30 homers and 90 RBIs. You don't get a 90 RBI. The 30 homers is pretty easy. Right? It's the 90 RBIs that's tough. So I'm spitballing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 middle infielders had 100 plus RBIs last year. So it's not a position of strength. So there's value with Rugi because of that, right? And again, at 244, Odor has the potential to contribute in 4 of your 5 spots, is my point. So, sorry, as I go back and forth here. 205's kill. It's terrible. But 30 homers, 77 runs, and 93 RBIs to go along with 11 stolen bases. I'll take that. He's still contributing in 4 of the 5 positions or spots, but one of them that he's contributing is hard to get. Stolen bases are hard to get. He stole 11 last year. That's contributing. That's what you want. So homers, RBIs in the bag. Runs at 77. Texas is going to be a good team this year. He's in a really good offense there. I like Rugiador, and in all honesty, at 244, I really like him. But, see, this is the thing. You see these guys at clusters. I love Luis Ariz. You want to talk about a potential batting champ. This guy came out of nowhere. He hit 334 last year. He's going to be hitting at the top of that lineup. He's second left field eligible. His other numbers aren't filled in. He's not going to contribute per se in power or speed. But if he's hitting at the top of Minnesota's lineup and you're carrying a 334 batting average, you're going to score a shitload of runs. I disagree, Malpal. I think Odor is a great value. 30 homers, 90 RBIs, 77 runs, 11 stolen bases. I know his average is bad. But you can cancel that with the other 4 categories. I take that every time. But you want to draft a guy like Luis Arias to kind of cancel that out, right? I really like what he offers. Some other guys I like, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. But there's some real value here, right? Michael Chavis, I really like what he's got. 240 is his ADP. Tommy La Stella at 310, he's going to be leading off for LA. Joe Madden likes him. I think he's got some added firepower there with Rendon. I like his opportunity there. Nick Ahmed at 362 is a tremendous value. Again, free in shallower leagues. Lenny, I think, mentioned Hanser Alberto. Like that pick. Jose Peraza at 379. Alberto's 368, by the way. If you have, again, the thing with Alberto is if you have a league where you have bench spots where you can play matchups, I think he kills left-handed pitching. So you really want to, in that format, he's a real value at 368. I like Nico Horner, 367. So again, these are all guys. This is why you can wait in the outfield and you can wait in the middle. So I hope I've been helpful. I've really enjoyed doing this in the morning. I want to I'm not set up to take phone calls, unfortunately. Although, Andy, I'd like to be. I wouldn't field any questions if anybody has any, but this is my AM debut. I am Chappy. I come to you normally on Tuesday nights. I think me and Arnie are going to do a co-show this Tuesday. So I know. So look forward to that, guys. I hope you all tune in. I hope you have enjoyed what you've listened to. Chap's crazy ideas, but I think it makes sense when you're talking about strategy. You want to wait on these positions that are deeper where you can get value, right? And that's all we're trying to do. So again, Tuesday night, me and Arnie, join all our great podcasters, support these guys right now. I know it's slow, but we all love what we do. We all love talking about this stuff. Andy, Chris Gallo, The Amazons, George, Mau Pao. Thank you guys so much for your support. Not to mention, of course, the legend, Lenny Melnick, for egging this all on, keeping us all up, all of our spirits up in this tough time. Guys, keep doing what you're doing. This is about being American. Doing the things that you love to do and not letting this shit defeat you. Keep your chin up. Work hard. Eat your cereal. Say your prayers. And the Hulkster will take care of you. In all seriousness, I love all you guys. I love doing this. Come join me Tuesday night with Arnie. Support all your podcasters. Thank you, Lainey and Andrea. Thank you, all my friends. Love you all. Have a good day.